Hello everyone, and welcome to another off-road update. As the 2024 Gncc season headed to round 9 at Snowshoe, West Virginia for the Snowshoe Gncc, it was the last race for the WXC riders to make up some ground and gain momentum heading into the summer break. With the toughest track of the year with rocky conditions and unusually dry soil, everyone had a different mentality, but the objective remained the same: gain momentum on the points leader. As the riders took off in separate rows on the asphalt start that paid tribute to the original Gncc, the Blackwater 100, it was defending champion Rachel Archer on her Kawasaki that led her row of riders onto the course that included Kori Steede, Brany Richards, and Shelby Turner. Row 2 would follow with Prestin Raines, Kaitlyn, Lindsay, and Kayla O'Neill, while the third row rounded out the field with Jocelyn Barnes, Tayla Jones, Addison Elliot, and Kaitlyn. As the riders passed by mile 5 on their first lap, it was points leader Archer at the front with Steede in second, carrying a 2-race win streak into the weekend. Richards was just out of view at the front 2 and third, with Shelby Turner and Jones rounding out the top 5. Barnes was next in 6th with Elliot in spot number 7, with O'Neill, Raines, and Lee rounding out the top 10. Unfortunately, Lindsay would suffer mechanical issues before the completion of the first lap. Nearing the completion of the first lap, and it was Archer all alone out front while Steede was still in second, Turner had displaced Richards to move into third. Jones had also made the pass on the Arizona rider to move into fourth, dropping Richards back to fifth. Halfway through the second lap, and Archer had stretched her lead to a minute over Husqvarna-mounted Steede, who had suffered a crash and had to adjust her levers before she got back to full speed. Multi-time Endurocross champion Turner was alone in third, while Richards had moved back past Jones for fourth, but still had the 3-time WXC champion camped on her rear wheel. A few miles later, there was no change in the order as the top 5 remained in their same positions, with spots 4 and 5 still being slugged out between Richards and Jones. Barnes, meanwhile, was in 6th, within striking distance if something should happen to any of those ahead of her. A few miles into lap 3, and Archer still had a solid lead over Ohio's Steede in second with Turner in third. Jones had repassed Richards once again to move herself back into fourth on track, dropping Richards to fifth. Just before the white flag, Archer came through with the lead while Steede, who had dealt with fuel problems at previous rounds, made another quick splash-and-go pit stop and carried on for second. Turner was by herself to round out the podium, while Jones came through in fourth but had an unplanned stop of her own. With a bike problem that was easily audible as she pulled back away, the Australian Jones in her second race back in more than a year would eventually call it a day, the early diagnosis leading to a bad batch of fuel in the machine. At the checkered flag, it was all Rachel Archer taking her 4th win on the season. Kori Steede would come home in second, with Shelby Turner claiming the final podium position. Brany Richards would claim 4th, while Jocelyn Barnes would take advantage of Jones' misfortune to round out the top 5. As we take a look at the WXC point standings heading into summer break, it's Rachel Archer on top with an 18-point advantage over Kori Steede, with Brany Richards an additional 10 points behind. Shelby Turner is 4th, just 8 points in back of Richards, with Prestin Raines rounding out the top 5 in the championship chase. Thank you everyone for watching. Round 10 fires up after the summer break at the Buckwheat 100 Gncc in Newburgh, West Virginia on August 30th and September 1st. I'll see you guys there.